about language and linguistics. So language is a form of life. That's what we do. That's what we are. So to understand the word of another person or another or animal, I should know his language. I can't know the language of the dog, so I can understand each word. So when you speak about philosophy, Wittgenstein says there is actually no philosophical question. The philosophy, he was trivializing philosophy or simplifying philosophy. He said everything is about physical problems, logistic problems, psychological problems or something. There is nothing about philosophical problems. So he was criticized for this. So when you speak, he said to all philosophers, when you speak about philosophy, don't speak about something hidden behind the word. Speak about everything that you can see. Speak about the use of the word in different language game, in different behavior. So that's something what I try to do is to explain the basics of philosophy of Wittgenstein in 20 minutes that were given to me. So now I'm finishing. Thank you very much for attention.
Just about the
Does anyone have questions?
Yeah, I'll ask the first question, because I said I was going to. I had this idea after studying Wittgenstein a bit, thinking about, well, let me give a little bit of a background to it. When I first came to Taiwan, I would see people driving, and I thought they were bad drivers. But after studying Wittgenstein, I realized that maybe it was just because of my own language game that I have with the, set rules of the road or whatever, the things that I grew up with. I had this idea that, the lines on the road, just the line that tells you where you're supposed to stop, the line that is down the middle, the different lines, there's a double a hard line, there's a broken line, there are lines on the side of the street, different colored lines on the side of the street, all kinds of lines that tell you what you should or should not do. I was thinking it's possible, and I guess I should make a question out of this. What would Wittgenstein say about the language of the lines on the street? It seems to me that that's kind of a cultural thing, having grown up with it in the United States from a very young age, and it permeates all kinds of culture. So it was the kind of thing where, coming here, I thought just because people don't follow the rules of the lines, that's bad. Then I realized maybe it's because the language is just different or something.
Well, Wittgenstein mostly spoke about the using of the word lines. It's not, he didn't speak of the different, because what you said, that there are different culture, and what thing good in one culture, it might be acceptable in another culture, or different traffic rules. It's kind of very basic thing. But what, if you analyze your feeling from Wittgenstein point of view, you see you should analyze with word line. What does it mean for you personally, the word line? What does it mean for the word line for you as an American or as a human being? And what about language games? When I say there is a line, for example, you are riding a motorcycle and you cross the line, and you cross the line like this, and then a friend says you cross the line. I say and when the policeman is asking you, that's kind of different language game that you about the line. So maybe I answer.
reminds us of this. I think so. Yeah. I think Dan wanted to ask the question, right, Dan? Maybe.
How did Wittgenstein say anything about how words emerge to the first?
The image of the word emerge.
Yeah. How does the word begin? It's because we've got a bit of language and accepts a definition,
Yes.
which is in the context of the
Yes.
language. Then how does the word begin in the first place?
When Wittgenstein, you mean the meaning of the word. When I say something like, Wittgenstein has this structure. He said like the education, of course, all language skills, doesn't matter the mother talk or foreign language starts with education. So education starts with the definition, with offensive definitions. Like this is a table, and this is a bottle. So he said then somebody says table. First that you think about, there is definition, offensive definition about the word. But he said that actually the language has three basic functions. When I said to imagine I go to the market and buy apples, and I say, please give me 5 red apples. First, the seller, here Wittgenstein is saying, okay, he opens his book, imagine book, it's called apple, and then he starts to find the page that calls red, and then the page called red, he counts 5. So actually he said the language has 3 basic functions: definition, comparison, because it can be red or blue, big or small, and count, like the total counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. So, but first, of course, we refer to the definition of the language. That's most important. Is it closed?
Okay.
I have one question. There is, apart from language which uses words, there is also something we call body language.
Yeah.
Right? So how is in Wittgenstein's theory body language included? Like when you talk to someone and you get body language, or you say some phrase and you wink, or your intonation is going higher or lower. So is anything in his theory, does he talk about this in the language case?
He talks not a lot, but if we can suppose the sign language, the body language is the same language of sign or sound. And let's call it like the language of showing something. It's also different when you can wink in different situations. Can imagine different things. Yes, like in different culture.
So like it's not only confined in the word language.
Basically, he speaks. I didn't read a lot about body language in his theory. Basically, he speaks about written and sound, written signs and sounds.
I have a question. I've heard that animals also have their own language system. Could you tell?
Animals.
Could you tell if there also exists the idea with sign and symbols for them?
Well, we should ask animals about this, but we cannot. Why? Because we don't understand. We cannot understand animals because we cannot understand the way of thinking. But why we can understand the way of thinking of animals? Because we can understand the language. That's why we can't imagine the forms of life that we